Kia ora koto and welcome to Writing in the Margins. I'm Jules, I'm a writer, but I'm also quite an ordinary person with a job, a partner, a house, a dog, and a mental sanity to maintain. Making time for your passion is hard when you have a busy life, but it's possible and so rewarding. In Writing in the Margins, we explore how to make the time to write as a normal busy human. I chat with some fantastic writers who manage to travel, run their own business, look after the family, and still produce some incredible content. And I also share my own tips and tricks that I've learned along the way. I love writing and I know how to make the time for it no matter what. I wrote an entire book while working full-time, maintaining my relationship, hanging out with friends, and moving houses 16 times in 5 months. If you want to know how I did it and how you can too, make sure you click the subscribe button below and never miss an episode on how to make time for your passion as a normal busy person. Now let's get started. Let me preface this by saying that I am by no means an expert in this, but I believe in the value of sharing what you're learning as you're learning it sometimes. So I am making a video about something that I am just dipping my toes in. And in this video, I'm also doing the opposite of what I'm talking about in this video. But anyway, here we go. People don't care about you unless they know you. This might be a hard to swallow pill, I know. But if you're writing on the internet about yourself and no one really knows you, chances are people are probably not gonna read it. People come to the internet with a problem they want to fix. They don't really want to know about your own personal journey and they don't really want to know about how you got there unless they already know you. For example, if you're already an established personality on the internet. As sad as it sounds, people mostly want to be spoon-fed a quick and easy fix. So if you're writing on the internet, trying to grow your audience, find out what your ideal audience problem is and try and fix it. People come here with a problem and you want to give them a solution. Simple as. But is it really? I've been messing this up for years. I've been writing on the internet since I was 15, which was in 2001. All I used to write about was myself. I've had a blog for years and all I was sharing was just what I was up to in my own personal life. And it was mostly just me learning about stuff and not really sharing anything I had learned. In most recent years, I wrote about zero waste, minimalism, and van life. And for a while, I even thought I could make a living out of it. But I wasn't an expert in any of these things. I wrote about them as if I was an expert. But in reality, I was just trying to figure it out and learning a lot just by trial and error. And guess what? No one read my blog, not even my mom. No one cared about what I was up to because no one knew me and I wasn't providing them with a solution. So then I started doing my research and I asked myself some questions. I asked myself, what do I know? What is a problem I used to have and then I solved? One problem I had was that about a year ago, I started working full time and I no longer had any time to write for myself. I solved this problem by learning a lot and implementing some tips and tricks that I am sharing in my series, Writing in the Margins. Now, I know how to write. I know how to make the time for it, and I do it no matter what. I wrote the script for this video in my lunch break at work, and I am filming this in the library after work before I go for a climb. I had a problem, I figured out how to fix it, and now I'm writing about it. Am I an expert? No. But I know what I'm doing. Do I have 1 million followers? No, but I know who my target audience is. Am I making a living out of it? No, but I can now see how I could. What's the problem you had and you solved? Chances are, if a solution worked for you, it might work for someone else too. Write about that. Again, I'm not an expert in this and I am very much just starting, but this is probably the first time in my life that I have a better, clear idea of what I want to write about and how it can benefit other people too. I hope this was helpful, even though it was a bit of a contradiction, but I would love to know what you would like to write about. So let me know in the comments. Speak soon and happy writing!